Women have the power to transform this world. We can end crime and violence if we all agree to do one thing: share. Let's share our wisdom, share our time, share our talents, share our finances, but most of all, let's share our love. This is the female solution.
And once again, good day to everybody to our monthly show of Global Talks with myself, Zanna. And today I have a very wonderful and interesting guest. I'm going to tell you a little bit about her first. So, in 1952, a nation rose to defend its mother tongue. In 1971, that same nation fought bravely for its independence. Today, this 54-year-old country, Bangladesh, stands full of promise and potential. Our guest today, Achia Nila, was born in this land of dreams. Her father, a freedom fighter in 1971 Liberation War, fought against the Pakistani army for the country's independence. He once told her, "I gave you a free nation and a good education. Now it's your responsibility to help build and beautify this country." While many Bangladeshi engineers were leaving for better opportunities abroad, Nila chose a different path. She founded Women in Digital, a pioneering technology company made up of entirely women developers. Her vision was bold: to empower women through technology and the internet, helping them become financially independent and active contributors to the digital economy. This is how her journey and her company began. So today we are honored to welcome Achia Nila and hear her inspiring story firsthand. Welcome, Nila. How wonderful to have you here.
Hi, Zana. Thank you so much for inviting and for my wonderful introduction also.
Thank you very much. It's we've been waiting a long while to be able to do this, so I'm actually really excited because I welcome the audience to listen because when we've talked through what we're going to hear about. It's inspiring and educational. And so for everybody that has got a dream that they want to bring to life, we have a wonderful show today, which we have titled From Passion to Profit, the Entrepreneur's Journey. So everybody out there that's thinking, oh, I wish I could be an entrepreneur, you probably can. Everybody that started an entrepreneurial journey and maybe have come up against some hiccups or some little tiny issues that they think, I need a bit of help, or they've got a great idea. They know they have an entrepreneurial mind, but they need some stronger guidelines to actually really get going. We have you to talk us through. First of all, Nila, I want to hear from you about your story because you're an inspiration and you're a motivator as well. We'll hear a lot more throughout this show as to what you can offer. But please tell us all about your entrepreneurial journey.
Thank you, Zana. So my entrepreneurship started in like 2013, so very formally. But before that, actually, I was worked as a software engineer in different multinational companies. So I worked a programmer But where I have seen one common problem, so like in my our team, like I didn't see much women programmer joining in the team. Mostly the men are lead that portion. So and when I was in the management position, I was trying to hire the new girl, especially those who are interested in the programming, coding, whatever we can say. So, but I didn't see much actually girls and women are interested to come on this sector. So then I was thinking, okay, like when I promoted as a CTO, then I was thinking, I was like I was planning to going to the abroad for my higher study. But the thing you informed already, in that time my father stopped me. He said, you can do different thing for the country, and he's a freedom fighter. He fight for the country, he fight for the nation. So he said, you can decorate this country, stay here, do something for the people. So then I decide what I can do. Actually, in that time, uh, that government actually they take the digital Bangladesh initiative, and I was going through their gadget and everything, and I have seen there's like I didn't see anything particularly women specific. So one thing was in always in my mind, like there are very few women come in the technical industry, and when I have seen the government take the initiative, but they are not taking the serious initiative for the women, then I feel okay, let's start my own journey here. So I design women in digital business model. It was planned for a like product lead software company. And when I started, I was thinking like at least I will get some of the girls for who will apply for the job or anything. But no, I didn't get anyone. That is very surprising. Nobody applied for any programming job. So then I planning actually how can I bringing the women in the technology. So I start looking in different university, and start communicate with the people, like especially the professor and department, how can I get these engineers in my office. Then they said, you can hire them if they are interested to come in the technology industry. So I start communicate with them. So I convince some, like I will start with the five girls, so I hired them. And then they join in my company. And after that I trained them, I make them like ready for the development work. After that actually it's born. Actually, this is the way it's born.
It's brilliant. It's brilliant. So you have a very strong belief in why entrepreneurship matters today, and there's a lot more that you can offer. So your story, you tell us a little bit about your product, because I know it's a whole lot more. But you started the e-business card, which uh, has a very strong uniqueness, doesn't it? And this connected you with another lady who we will bring in at any moment. But just quickly tell us about that, and then we'll bring the amazing Shell on the show.
Wow. Yeah, of course, I would love to share that story with you. So, as I said, like Women in Digital, my plan was making a product lead software company run driven by women, and our all partner will be like women lead software companies or something like that. So, we launched in like last year, the especially the smart card. So, why smart card? Actually, the thing is, when I were going different like conference, different places, everybody asked me for a paper card, and
Yeah.
people are giving their paper card to me. So in that time, what I have seen, my small wallet, it is like full of the paper card,
Yeah.
and I feel like, oh my god. And after a few days, like when it is full, I just throwing out all the paper cut. But the people are very like respected and all, so I feel like why I am disrespecting these people. Why I
Mm.
am not give them the proper way, because it's a digital world nowadays. So why they are not coming in the digital world? So then I designed this card, and in Bangla, with this card we have different things. Like one is smart visiting card, another one is smart health card, another one is smart student card. So like what I'm doing, I am addressing the problem actually. That is actually innovation for me. So I have seen in the Bangladesh there is a no national health card. So for smart card, so we integrate the health card system also. So this is the way actually I plan, I innovate, and I design the product and come in the market. And after that, I start finding actually in my network, because I have very good network in UK, I have good network in USA and Japan. So I start knocking who will be my right partner. So that is the way I just I sent the gift actually to Shelly, and when she see the card, she just loved it. Then we start working on this year, and she's now the like our very and very good partner, and she's like my like sister, my mom, everything, like my local guardian here.
Fantastic. Let's welcome Shelle Fantastic back to the show, because Shell was on a year ago. Shelle, are you there? She's somewhere. She's going to come on any second now. Any second now. So, Shell will come on and we'll carry on, because we want to talk about, because obviously you have created very specific ways. Here she is. Welcome, Shelle Fantastic.
Hi. Hi, thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
It's fantastic to have you back.
It's so great to be back. It's really
Brilliant.
nice to be back.
It's fantastic. And it's fantastic to actually learn how the two of you connected and what you've done. So you've actually increased women empowerment together, haven't you?
Yeah, it's been such an honor, such a blessing to meet Nila and Women in Digital some years ago now. And in fact, they were one of our first ever partners at Shefan Pro here. And, and as Nila said earlier, I definitely echo that sentiment. We definitely, a family, we would be family and partners forever now. And that's been one of the biggest blessings. But also, the work that we do together and collectively, and how we empower other women globally, and just to trailblaze really, and show the women that it can be done, and that we're so much better when we're together. And in fact, I've got my card right here.
You've got your card right there. Wonderful. We're looking at the images as well. It's genius.
I love this.
It's brilliant.
I love it. It's so good. And one thing that came to my mind with this card is that you can use it across industry. It doesn't just have to be for sort of tech industry, digital world, whatever like that. We can actually make this card work across all industries in a bespoke and fluid way. And for me, and it's environmentally friendly too. So for me, I just loved it as soon as I saw it, and definitely spreading the word everywhere.
And so anyone in the world can purchase it. Brilliant.
Yeah, and it's across industry, so it's not exclusive to people in the tech space. It could be, nail technicians, other professionals, project management, anybody that is in business that needs, to stand out. This is the card for you.
That's brilliant. So all industries, really. You could go through a whole list, couldn't you? So it's any industry at all. Well, I think it's genius. I think it's fantastic. If anybody is watching and they're thinking, can I get a hold of this? Yes, you can. Running along the bottom of the screen is Nila's email address. Her company is Women in Digital. You've also got the WhatsApp address, which you can connect with Nila on, and also LinkedIn. So there are all those ways in which you can contact. And if you've been on previous shows and met Shelle Fantastic, we've got the Shefan Pro website that you can connect to and find out about the business card, the e-card. So that's brilliant. Let's carry on and talk about the entrepreneur's journey, because I think this is really important. We're going to go into a very short break any moment. And then when we come back, we want to talk about really the build, launching, growing a business idea. Talk about how we can validate a business idea. Also, perhaps we could mention some of the common startup pitfalls that we should try and avoid and what to do about them if you land in them. And there's a whole lot more. So we'll go to a short commercial break and come back and we'll start delving into that detail. Thank you both, ladies. You're amazing. We have had some technical issues today, as we know. So I think that the technical issues are being a little bit troublesome. So that will kick in a moment. So let's just for the moment continue the talk. I want to know about, because I think this is something that people will be thinking about. They got a great idea. They know they have a passion. They know they have an ability, and they want to actually start up. So that's really the very beginning, what they're going to do with that dream. I always say that with a dream, you need to then create your vision. And vision isn't the same as dream. It's something in my mind that's very organized. You write it out, you use images, you know all the different phases, how you're going to start it, what it is you're wanting to build. From that, finding solutions that will allow it all to come together, like baking a cake, isn't it? So let me hand back to you, Nila. Can you give us some indications as to so I'm a newbie to an idea, but I know I've got something great and I need to actually kickstart.
So like if you have already a idea in your head and you are feeling like, okay, I can do something with this idea, so I think first you need to think, you need to validate this idea. But before validate the idea, you need to set your own mindset. Actually, yes, I will do it, and I will do it for me and also my like nation, also my community, also my friends, family, whatever. Like I will do it. So first thing is, like, build that mindset. That is very important. And then I always think one three word in my head when I was thinking about that, anything that is like, focus, target, action, and focus. So the thing is like, if you like make a bring a new innovation, so like fully focused on it. Yes, I will develop a smart business card. So that is like the target, I will do it. And after that, focus on it. Like, yes, this is my target, I will develop this one, and then take the actions. What how you will actually reach your goal,
Yeah.
and fully focused on it. Like I have seen the why people startup are failed, because whenever we are thinking, we had actually so many things in our mind, like I want to develop this, I want to do this, I want to do that. But when we are thinking so many things, we are not able to develop that things, because that is so many function in our one head, and is conflicting each other. So we need to fix our goal and focus on that one, and then take the actions. So this is one thing. If you think I will be a entrepreneur, that time you need to think like this way. And when you set your mindset, after that you need to validate your idea. Like the thing, so many times I was thinking, this is the first innovation, and I am bringing it the world, so this will be blah blah blah. There's so many things actually when we are thinking about the idea. But when we start going in the market, then we actually really understand the actually market need it or not. So like when we have developed the business card, in that time I was studying the different places of market, and I have seen, yes, there is a demand. and is doing very good in my country, is doing very good in USA, and is very doing good in like Japan, and slowly England. Because in England, what I have seen, uh, there is a need, but they don't understand actually. They think, oh, Neela, why I need this card? Because I have the LinkedIn, I have the WhatsApp. So this is we called actually one card. So in a one card, you have your everything. So it's a, like a small website. So like the people, there are like lots of people have called me, Neela, can you please make a develop my personal website? For them actually I suggest, no, I don't need, you don't need to come with me to like give me £1,000 for develop one website. You just buy a smart card, you will have everything on that card. So like you don't need to think like this. So this is the thing we don't able to, maybe me and Shelly, we are struggling on that. We didn't able to give that message. So the thing is like, but we understand the market need, and we feel this is actually market demand. So that is very important, thinking about the demand and validate it, and after that market it actually, the marketing. And I know Shelly is very wonderful on marketing. Like me and she, if we are going somewhere together, I know she will able to sell, because I can explain the technology and she can explaining the need of it. She is a very good marketer. So yeah, so this is the way actually we develop the product. We are thinking, we are entrepreneur, because this is the way we build the relationship with the people. So like this is like, see, we validate the idea and now we are in market. So this is,
Brilliant.
I think I have given you my answer with example.
Absolutely. Shell, can we bring you in with a little bit of information about the marketing side for people to understand?
Yeah, sure. I think, marketing's got to be interesting. You've got to get people's attention in the first place. You've got to look at, what's the problem? What problems are they experiencing? What are the pain points? And how can we provide a solution for those? And if you've got a product already or a solution, such as the smart card here, the business card, then, now we have to explain it in such a way that people understand and they realize, the benefits and how it can actually help them. Because that's what we want to do ultimately. We want to help people. We want to support the business growth and development. And, we have something here that can do that. As I said earlier, it's about, restaurants could use it. You could book a table, instead of having to scratch around looking for a website or a telephone number or whatever to book a table at your favorite restaurant. These details are saved in your phone, so it's convenient. So now, that's what people want. They want convenience. They want something that's actually going to serve them and be of benefit to them. So, we've got the card there, it's stored in your phone or whatever. Or maybe it's for, getting your hair done. Maybe it's that this lends itself to hair salons or hairstylists. You want to get your hair done, or maybe your nails, whatever. You need to book an appointment. So there's a booking system. You can have a booking system on there, so that, your clients have got the convenience of being able to go straight in there, book an appointment, and so on and so forth. And it comes direct to you, so you know exactly where you are. So there's lots of different ways that, this amazing card can be, tailored to meet, individuals or corporates' needs. But in doing so, what we're doing is meeting the needs of the client, and that's the most important thing. And I think with the marketing, you have to convey that in a way that's, relatable, that people get, that people think, oh, actually, that's really interesting. And you can do that in a number of different ways, that we can touch upon later. But there's a number of different ways that you can convey that message. But I think for me, this card is never away from me. It's with me every single day, wherever I go. And, and it's just so convenient, and it's impressive as well, and it makes you stand out in the crowd. That's for sure.
Brilliant. So we're really talking about the entrepreneur's journey, and that's why we're really involving this digital card, this e-card, business card, because of, as Nila was describing, how it came to light, how it became an idea. So you've got your idea. You need to get it organized. You need to um, create your vision, and you need to understand what solutions you're going to need to uh, achieve in order to get it up off the ground. Um, there was one other question I wanted to ask before we move a bit further on, is about common startup pitfalls, because I think that a lot of people would have a fantastic idea and they go steaming full on and bang into a wall, which will completely smash their confidence and self esteem. And then they've got to rebuild themselves again.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, have you got a couple of little hints that would help people prevent that crash?
I definitely can say, you know, you can have the best idea in the world, but if you don't know what, you know, problem it's solving, then you're going to struggle. You need to know, you need to put yourself in the you know, in the shoes of the people that you're trying to serve, that you're hoping to serve, and think what problem is out there, what can I solve, what can I create by way of a solution to serve these people. And I think if you set going with something, you know, and it could be a really great idea, but you know, people are going to ask, why do I need this? Why do I want this? What's it going to do for me? And if you can't answer that, you know, with something, you know, realistic, you know, well, it's going to solve this for you, or it can help you with this, or whatever it is, then I think you're just hitting a brick wall, you know?
Yeah. Let me hand this back to Nila, because I know that this is something you're very passionate about, and it's something that people can actually have training about with you. Can you talk about that? Because I'm very
Yes.
interested in what you can offer.
Oh, I think
Let's have a little look at this. I think it's a lovely commercial, actually. Just have a little look about this. Is the business card. Just talk us through it briefly. We do have music, but just talk us through that. You've got your card. Someone's got their phone.
yeah, so the thing is, it's a very interesting one. So you can see the like it's a card, and you don't need to do anything. You just tap it on your smartphone, and the data is automatically shown the card, and you can save it in your phone like with the like one press, one press. It's not like you need to think so many things when you're using this technology. It's a very simple technology. Just single tap, you will get your the person who tap in your phone. You will get all the data, and you can save it and you can reuse it. And most important thing is like there is a url for taking the appointment and all, so is also saved in your phone. So like people ask me, Nila, okay, I'm tap your card and your number is here and your email address is here, but where is this link? So this link also in the system, so whenever you need me or you want to take an appointment from me, so you can just click the link and go to the appointment system and choose the date actually which one convenient for you and me, so you can take the appointment. So it's a very interesting. And another interesting thing is like when you provide the card, with the card we give you the full access. So
Yeah.
whenever you need to like update, you can update. You don't need to like change your card. So same card, but in backend you can update your everything, every data, so it will not create any problem for you like whatever we have seen like when in the companies they are ordering the card for their employee, and after a few days maybe that employee got the promotion, and after that they need to develop another card for him or her. But for this card you don't need to do that. You just going to the system and update the like his position on everything. So this is the way actually is saving your money. And another thing is like there is a very actually there is a now we are everyone we are fighting for the climate change issue. So for the paper, you know, whenever you need to paper and you need paper to like cut a lots of teas. So for this cut you don't need to cut any like teas, so making the paper and all. So it's like only one card is like reusable card. So you can use it so many times. It's not like You can so, and it's like very technology used card, so it's not like if you lost it you will get it very easily, because everything the way actually we integrate everything on the that way. Oh, I have seen another ad. So yeah, this is our client set.
Yeah.
This is our client set. So this is one company card. Actually, they are taking their full team card from us. So so this is the way actually we are expanding. And right now actually we are this is the, like, we are not in the idea stage, or we are not in the like thinking stage, or we are not in the like we will take this initiative. We are the very good position. We have the product. We are in the growth stage actually right now. So yes.
So what's really key also, so we talk about an idea, and you have to get it created, but then you have to launch it, and you have to know your uniqueness. You have to know what it is you're offering, and what you're offering is something that is going to benefit a whole load of people, individuals, companies, from localized to national to international. So what's really, really important is the branding, and we could see the branding in that series of cards for that company. So tell us a little bit about creating a branding, because the branding's so important, isn't it? Because you want your product, your idea, your company to become, over a period of time, recognizable, so that everybody can see it just by a color or just by the shape of a letter, or, oh, I know who that is. Um, and therefore, from a buyer's perspective, when we're making a decision to choose a product or a service, or a lot comes into play, doesn't it? With
Yes.
buyer's confidence, in a nutshell, wrapping it up as one. So the branding of your product is hugely important. We just had a little look at yours there. Tell us some more about that, Nila,
uh,
from your perspective, from a training, because you do a lot of training for people.
yes,
You're not
yes.
just about this product. And in a moment, I want to move into that, how you can help uh, individuals, you can help companies in their growth. So we're talking about branding. Logos are hugely important.
Yeah.
Let me hand that over to you now.
Okay, so first I'm talking about a little bit about branding and promotion. Actually, how we are do the marketing. So the when the product like completed and we are coming to the marketing. So first I have think actually how we will able to connect the people with us. What will be our message? The right message, so that people will connect with us. So the message was thing is like, if for the we tell is like one country, one card.
Yeah.
So because our vision is actually bringing all the service in a single card. So like now you have, I have talking about, like I say, smart visiting card, business card, and also I have talking about this student card. Also I have talking about a health card. But in future I have planned for the like rail card, like transport card, like
Wow.
financial, like credit card,
Cool.
debit card, everything in a single card. So that is
In a
the plan,
single
actually our future plan and goal for this card. So so when I came in the like digital marketing phase of initially, so I make the line like the environment impact of paper business card, because like the thing I have shared, like for the making paper card we need to um, cartel or sub D. So we connect the climate and human relationship, with climate and human relationship together, because our motive is connecting the people. So this is the way we have tried to connect the people, like a bit emotionally engagement. When people say yes, this is true, there are lots of tree we need to cut, and for that is like affected our environment and all. So this is one message we have. They protect. And another thing we have said, we have created a questionnaire in the marketing material. So, like, do you know 9 out of 10 business cards are throwing away? So when we give this message and everybody thinking like me, actually, yes, we collect the card and we throw it out. And sometimes we didn't even save it in the phone. So I have seen that the people are like writing, yes, Nila, you are right. Yes, women and digital, you are right. Yes, one card, you are right. Normally we collect the card and we throwing out. We are not like keeping this thing like in our. We are not saving the thing. So, and another message we have the like we collect all the data for making the marketing material, and another thing we have the showing that 7 million trees are cut each year for business card, only business card purpose, because business card a bit like what it is, it's not very thin, it's a bit heavy card, right? Business paper card. So for that, like we are cutting the 7 million trees. So this is the data we have collect, and this is like verified data, so we show it, and then we connect it with the people, and then what we have done, we make a message like uh, do you know a paper card, like we give that message in different language actually. The message I
Yeah.
have shared with you, like 7 million trees are like card each year for developing making the business card. So these messages we converted it different language, because our target is like touching every level. Like we launch it Bangla, English, Arabics, Urdu, Farsi, French, German, English. English is the common one. So the
Yeah.
thing is like we launch is different level of message for this. So the thing actually, the main motive is to connect the people, because when a person have seen like, yes, this is my country, this is my language, then they feel a bit connection. Let's see what they write actually, what is the messages. So this is the way we have planning for the marketing. We are trying to connect with people brain actually, so that they can read it. So this is the way we develop the marketing materials and connecting with the different type of peoples for the for our business. So and so far my understanding, I will not say we are huge successful, but I will say we are able to connect at least some people. They came to us, they asking actually what's going on and why I need this card, and what is the business card, why actually suddenly you are making like an enterprise software, you are working with this system, you are working that system, suddenly why you come in this small thing. So the thing is, the message is from our side, we are trying to connect the people.
Yeah.
Without networking, business will never grow. So that is the message we want to give the everyone, and connection is very important, and digital connection also very important. So we have
So
tried to give
connection.
that message to the
Yeah. So connection with people, with
yeah
communities,
community,
networking, reaching out to people,
yes,
communities. Yeah.
yes,
So that would be different for different categories of business. So if somebody had an entrepreneurial idea for a product or a service, but for their country or their location, it's still an entrepreneurial um, journey road, but they've got to cater for geographically, they've got to cater for demographically,
yes,
etc. Yeah. So is this something in your training programs that I know that you do a lot of? Do you
yeah,
do online training?
yes, yes.
So,
We do
so it doesn't
online
matter which
training.
country you're from. You could be from Asia or USA or African country or Europe.
Anywhere. So if I talk about the training, so when I was in Bangladesh, in that time me and Shelly launched a training program for, like, she collect her community and community people. So I take the training through the Zoom, and we done a very good job over there. So this is the way we can take the training also. So the training is one thing actually. I feel like I also need training all the time, because technology is something every second it's just changing very fast actually. It's a
Absolutely.
very like when I was thinking I was a Java developer, and I know everything, I can do this, that, and everything. But now what is Java? Like, it's already gone, and there is a blockchain, Solidity, AI, React, Node.js. There's different like thousand of programming language coming every like moment. So
Yeah.
so that's why you need the training. So
Have
what
to
is
keep
my,
learning.
yeah, so my expertise is like when I start programming or I start coding, and that is like we start very raw coding. So any type of programming language is coming, I can hack it very fast. I can
Okay.
learn it very fast. So that is one thing actually my specialty,
Yeah.
because I know the basic very clear, and so everybody need to know learn the basic things first for like future programming language. So for my training, I have trained the like programming languages like PHP, Python, Java, HTML, CSS, different type of programming
Yeah.
language. And
Yeah.
so this is one thing, and another thing I have trained the like digital marketing and also the graphics design, and I can do the illustration and all. So this is another thing we have provided. So the and I also train the project management and entrepreneurships to the women especially. And in Bangladesh, like I am trying to bring a lot of women in the digital area, and me and Shelly actually, this is one project we have tried a lot, like that is very interesting. That is not actually our background, that is totally different background, like that is e-commerce sector. Actually we connect it with us, and we have sold a lots of Bangladeshi stuff here in England. So so we struggle for that one, and sometimes we give up, and again we are in that place. And
Mm.
again we are trying to do something for the like Bangladeshi artisans. So this is the way actually we are thinking, we are failing, we are passing, but we never give up actually. So the training is the things maybe that make us, that give us the power to think different way, do different experiment, and fail again, work on that.
And Shell, this is something that you both work together on, isn't it? Very often.
Yeah, definitely. We work closer together on, and we're always trying to be better. And we're always, as Nila just said there, we may struggle, we may fail, we may meet challenges, barriers, obstacles. But one thing we don't do, we don't give up. We keep learning, we keep going, looking for different solutions, different way around it. And I think that can be another pitfall. If you get to a place of complacency where you think you don't need to learn anything more, then
Absolutely.
that can be a big pitfall as well, because I think it's constant learning as well.
Absolutely. Can I ask a quick question here? Because I'm sure we have audience that are watching and thinking, yeah, but do you know what? They probably what they teach is too advanced, and I would be too uneducated, or I wouldn't be good enough, or who who is this for starting from at the lower level, if that makes sense? Because you know what it is when sometimes you hear a conversation about a subject that you think, oh, if only I could get into that, but I couldn't possibly go on that training course because I'd look like the Dumbo in the class. So I'm just wondering if some people hold back, being a bit put off, making an assumption that they can't. What would you say to that person?
Yeah.
Neela, let me hand that
Okay.
back to you.
Go, Nila.
Oh, okay. The thing is like what I believe, nobody is dumb. I believe God give us equal brain. Somebody is very intelligent, they know how to play with the brain. Somebody a little bit lazy, so they are not actually using their brain. So that is the actually main difference.
Yeah.
Otherwise I didn't see any difference. So those who think I am a dumb, actually you are not dumb, you are lazy, you are not using like giving your main effort. So for them actually my suggestion is like find out actually what you want to do. Don't listen like your mom you want you become a doctor, your dad become want you become an engineer, and your friends they become you are be a like good fashion designer, or your neighbor they think your family parents actually everybody when a child born we have lots of dream for them. He or she will be this. Don't think about them. Find your passion, what you would love to do, actually focus on that. So if you think like I am a dump in English, I am dumb in a mathematics or physics or any of the courses, but definitely I am best in this course. So just focus on that and be like find your career path and give your best effort on that. If
Brilliant.
really you want to do something in your life, but so like don't need actually there's no need we need don't need a lots of doctor, we don't need lots of engineer. There are lots of like field you can work over there. So find you which one you love to do. So that is one thing I
Brilliant.
can say.
Absolutely brilliant. I want to quickly whiz this back to Shelle Fantastic. Uh, culture, geographical location. Does it matter?
I think, it doesn't matter. A little bit like what Nila just said there about the brain. We've all got the same potential, and I think, if we really want to do something, we've got the passion. Yes, there are obstacles. Yes, there are challenges. Yes, there are barriers. But I'm a firm believer that there's always a way around that. And and so for that reason, it shouldn't prevent anybody from moving forward and following the passion and having the confidence to take that first step. And and sometimes the first step is the worst step, the scariest step. And
Absolutely.
sometimes we don't always believe in ourselves, but actually, it's about simplifying. I always like to simplify problems as much as possible and break them down into smaller, more manageable pieces and work through them step by step, really.
Yeah, absolutely. Agree with that 100%. I just really want to give a shout out to our audience that will be watching the replay. Along the bottom of the screen, you can get a hold of Nila on her email. So you can ask any question at all. You might be curious and wondering what kind of training programs Nila can offer you. So get in touch, because once you've made a connection and you've had a conversation, that's kind of the start of knowing, your next step, I think. On the bottom of the screen, there will be her WhatsApp number. You can send a message and start off the communication that way. Also on LinkedIn, you can connect. And also, I would really recommend this. Go and have a look at Nila's Women in Digital website. I don't think we've actually got the web address up on the screen, but the actual, is it .net? Womenindigital.net.
Yeah,
Is that your one?
yes,
Yeah. So
yeah,
it's .net. Go and have a look, because it's absolutely fantastic. I am hoping, we have had technical issue, and there are two short testimonial videos that I would like our audience to have a look at. But testimonials are really important, aren't they? As you progress with your new business, your product, or your service that you're putting out there, whatever idea it is, testimonials are really key, aren't they? Nila, what is there anything you would like to add to? I think sometimes maybe when you start something, you think, oh, maybe my testimonials won't be good enough, but they will be good enough. It's just you're going to continue to advance.
yeah. So the thing is like testimonial is something like that. If I ask you, Jenny, you never take my training course, but please give me a testimonial. That's not work actually, because the thing is, you will never give me the testimonial. Like you never use my training, right? You never take my training courses ever. So why you will give me the testimonial? But the student, those who taken the courses and they are changing their life little bit after the courses, when they will give me that testimonial, it will work, and that is reality. And like sometimes we got the like statement, we write something and send it to the people, but that one actually don't make much effect, because people don't love to read. People everything, actually we need to read everything all the time. So if
Yeah.
it is a small testimonial and I need to read that one also, then people feeling a bit like inner laziness, so they are like ignoring. But when someone sent the video message, people will love this, because this is actually real testimonial, and we are not able to manipulate these things. But yet for the deep fake technology, we can manipulate nowadays that things, but still people understand which one is a real and which one is AI generated. So we are super lucky. Like when I sent the first cut to the Shelly, she gave a very nice, she make a very nice video.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
and other women like the mostly I very much like grateful and appreciate that to our all women customers. They send a little bit, small bit of the like uh, business card testimonial. So that is very important, and that's create impact to our business. So the thing is, like sometimes I also forget the point. Like yes, if I am going in the event as a speaker, so that is like I am creating a value over there. And after after my speaking, everybody asked my number and all. So but I didn't take my card. So how can I manage the same thing? So one woman, she is giving that like that things to like her in her testimonial, and I like that one. Actually that is real fact, because she is a like public speaker, she is a actor also, so she need that thing. So when she said yes, it's a very useful, that's create a huge impact for us. So sometimes when people asking, Nila, can you send us the like you details, product details, these that and all, I didn't send anything, because when I will send lots of like document to them, they will not check it. So I sent the small message from the client. So see, this is our things. So if you like, you can order. If you don't like, if you want to know more, just talk with me, talk with Shelly. So no, like that is the way we are creating the relationship and convince the people. So the testimonial is very important. It's like make our work half. So
Yeah.
testimonials convince the people, and we take the next level initiative to sell the card.
Yeah. Brilliant. Brilliant. I
The
want to
business
quickly
card
touch
when
on.
you need it
We might
most.
get him. Let's have a listen.
Have you ever been caught without a business card when you need it the most? I've been there many more times than I can count. But thanks to Neela and her amazing team at Women in Digital, I now have this business card, it's a digital business card, which you just need to tap on the person's phone that you want to share the information with, or you could just even ask them to scan the QR code, and all the information gets transferred onto the person's device. It's absolutely amazing. It's a life changer for me. It's neat, it's accessible, and it's in my wallet. So, gone are the days of forgetting cards and disorganized information. So, here's to embracing simplicity and innovation. And congratulations to the wonderful team of Women in Digital in Bangladesh.
Fantastic. I love that.
Yeah, same here. So let's
Brilliant.
see, she given the like our first pitch in front of the client, and second level we can help the client.
Yeah. Brilliant. Brilliant. It's very, very good. It's very engaging, that particular testimonial. Before we're very close to the end, but I do want to quickly touch on um, Our subject is the entrepreneur's journey. This is from passion to profit. So I think what can often happen is a person has an amazing idea and they get moving, but it can get stuck and then it fizzles away. So growth and long-term vision is so important. Let me just quickly bring Shelle in on this one, and then I want to come back to you, Nila, because I just want to hear from you, Shelle. The growth and long-term vision, what would be your key points for somebody to just take on board now?
I think be prepared to pivot, be prepared to move with the markets, and be ahead of the market, wherever you can. You've got to look at who you're serving, who's your audience, who are you serving, you've got to look at your competitors, to make yourself stand out and be unique and practical, and of service, so yeah, that there would be my key points just off the bat there.
Fantastic. Nila?
So for me, actually, growth is very important for the business. If we are thinking like uh, we'll do the business. So one thing I want to share, like business is not a part-time job. So you have seen some people are like take it as a part-time job. So they are doing work for the other people and they keep their business inside. Sometimes they bring it front when if needed, and after that again they send it in the back. So that is that you are not able to like do the business that way. So it's you will never see the growth in your business. So you need to think about growth, because when you come in the business you need to think it's a huge responsibility. I am not serving me only, I am serving a nation, I'm serving in neighborhood, I'm serving a community. So I always need to think about them. And if my business is growing and I can hire more people and I can change a lot of people life also, I can support a lot of people. So you need to think about this. So growth is a very important thing for me. And how you ensure your growth, research on your existing client. So what we are doing, when like one client is come and after selling the product, and we don't provide them the proper selling after selling service. So that's very important, because growth will be you can increase your growth all the time when you will serve your old people. So you just help them, and in the meantime you are symbolic that you are presenting them in front of lot of people like the testimonial, so that other people will come automatically. So you need to think about the who is your client and which industry actually like your product. So it is not only smart card, we have different type of products. So you need to think about which industry actually good for which product. So we need to propose them that product all the time, and always provide something to our old client, and also offer new thing for the new client. So this is the way actually we can increase the growth. And for any business, growth is very very important. Without growth we are not able to sustain. And growth means more people. For me actually, not is the money only, it's like help more family.
Fantastic. We are very close to being out of time, but we do have a couple of minutes, and I want to say this. There's a whole lot more. We could have talked for another 1 hour, I think, because in that entrepreneurship journey, there's a whole lot more to it. And I think one of the most important is personal development. Personal development is huge, because when we learn about how we use the mind and how we transfer ourselves from average to a different sphere, personal development training is hugely important. And this is something that you help with also. So
Yeah.
to get in touch with you and to be able to build something for an individual, you can tailor make an idea that is suitable for whichever stage they're at in their journey. We haven't been able to talk about funding options, bootstrapping, investors, crowdfunding. Angel investors was something else that I'd mentioned. So there are all these opportunities. So again, these are all the sort of discussions you can
Thank
have.
you, Nila, so
somebody.
much, from Women in Digital,
Let's watch
all
Shelle.
the way from Bangladesh to the UK to Shefan Pro, Shelle Fantastic's home. Thank you very, very much. Look, I love this. This is so amazing. I received this today. I'm so excited. Let me open this up. So amazing. I love this. I'm going to keep that. Oh my goodness. Look, 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 look. Oh wow. Oh wow, I love it. Smart card. Let me open it up now. You see, I've got this poorly finger, I had an injury. I love that. Oh my God, my very own personalised digital smart card, QR code, and look, I don't know if you can capture that. Can you see the picture there of me and my name and business details? And then the QR code there as well. Absolutely. Love that. Thank you, Nila, so much. And Women in Digital over in Bangladesh. Love you all so much. I'm so lucky to be partnered with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah.
Fantastic. And Nila, I would like to thank you hugely. I also thank Shelle Fantastic for coming onto the show to be with us. She's actually at an event, so I think she's had to shoot off. So I know she was up against time. Shelle, are you still there? She may or may not be, or she may have a slight issue. Nila, thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed it.
Yes,
I
yes.
really hope our audience have enjoyed it, and I'm absolutely sure that they have. Would you come again?
Definitely.
Thank you very much.
Tell
Nila,
me how you did.
massive thank you. It's been fascinating.
And
Until
thank you, Zanna,
again.
for inviting me.
Thank you. Thank you very much indeed. Take care, and I'll see everybody else next month. Once a month. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
We've come to the end of our show today. If you missed any broadcasts, go to our website for the audio and video archives at www.thefemalesolution.com. On behalf of our team of radio hosts, I'd like to thank all of you who participated in today's discussions. And to our global family joining us from all around the world, we say thank you. To our family in China, xie xie. India, dhanyavad. Japan, arigato. Korea, kamsamnida. Russia, spasiba. Germany, danke. Poland, dziękuję. France, merci. Spain, gracias. Italy, grazie. Egypt, shukran. Ghana, madasi. Nigeria, eshe. South Africa, Ngiyabonga. Senegal, Jaref. Kenya, Asante. Israel, Toda. Pakistan, Shukriya. Afghanistan, Tashakur. Saudi Arabia and Palestine, Shukran. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Thank you, and may peace be upon you and the mercy of God and God's blessings.